Every time you pay your electric bill, you are funding someone else's cloud. In Northern Virginia, server farms are multiplying so fast they threaten your lights, your wallet, and the planet's climate goals. In the next 6 minutes, we will expose the hidden costs big tech doesn't want you to see, and why our silence signs the permit. Welcome to the progressive wave. Truth, resistance, no compromise. That midnight hum is not the wind. It is the cloud billing our families in watts and lost sleep. Right now, roughly 1/5 of Dominion Energy's electricity sales are swallowed by server farms, and the utility projects that peak demand will more than double by the late 2030s. Today, Northern Virginia data centers draw about 4,100 megawatts, enough to power millions of homes. Dominion admits this could rocket to over 13 gigawatts, half the state's households sacrificed to big tech's appetite. We need hospitals online. We need flights safe. This is not anti-technology. It is pro-standards. Clean power, clean politics, clean air. That should be the baseline, not the exception. Walk with us through Gainesville. A woman there once heard birds through trees. Then the trees fell, the fans rose, and the night turned industrial. She is not anti-technology, she is anti-sacrifice zone. Loudon and Prince William are not abstract heavens for streaming and flight bookings. They are neighborhoods where children try to sleep, while the wall of fans keeps breathing. The cloud has a street address, and one day, it could be our own. No pause for communities should mean no permits for corporations. If you have seen neighborhoods change like this, hit like, so more people wake up. Here comes the accelerant, artificial intelligence. Before the chatbot craze, servers mostly ran on CPUs. Now, training runs require GPUs that drink power at 5 to 10 times the rate. Utilities quietly admit the result. More fossil fuel plants kept alive, more diesel backup generators, more transmission lines bulldozing conserved lands. This isn't innovation. It's strip mining dressed up in a hoodie, pulling 5 to 10 times the power from a single rack and dumping the bill on our communities. If we believe in justice, then we know. No public money, without public rules. Energy workers, engineers, and community voices. What is the fastest path to 24/7 clean power without sacrificing people? Share your thoughts below. The money argument will come next. It is real. Construction dollars pour in, and one study pegged statewide economic output from data centers in the tens of billions. But the state's own auditors admit the benefits are front-loaded during the build. Permanent jobs? Minimal. Tax breaks? Massive. So if the public carries the long-term costs, grid expansions, polluted air, lost land, why are communities not holding the pen on the terms? Tell us in the comments. Are local leaders securing enforceable community benefits, or just rubber-stamping corporate growth? People before peaker plants and server farms. That is the choice communities are making, and the choice our representatives refuse to face. Across the country, tens of billions of dollars in proposed data center projects are delayed or blocked because locals from left to right said, "Not like this." In Virginia, a 7 million square foot Amazon proposal evaporated after residents in Louisa County refused to be steamrolled. That is not fringe. That is democracy, doing what it was built to do, set limits on power in defense of the common good. Reliable, renewable, responsible. Either we get all three or we get robbed. If our representatives shrug and say there is nothing they can do, remember, others already did it. What is their excuse? Zoom out to the regional grid operator. Capacity auctions have seen prices spike, driven largely by data center demand. Translation: when the hunger of the cloud explodes faster than new supply arrives, our bills and our reliability sit on the altar. Investors cheer because high prices lure new projects. But ask this: whose pockets are padded while utilities add gas peakers and differ clean energy timelines? Quick poll for the comments. Should new data centers be required to match electricity use with real storage-backed renewables? Yes or no? No more unconstrained development. Because without limits, we all pay the price. This is not a call to smash servers or retreat from modern life. Phones, hospitals, emergency alerts, all depend on computing. The question is whether we are still a nation that sets public rules for private power. Cars have speed limits, planes have safety standards, factories have emissions caps. Why should the engine room of the digital age get a free pass to build first and apologize later? Every time we stay silent, it is as if we signed the permit ourselves. If we believe in democracy, then we believe in fences around power, especially when that power is invisible, until the bill arrives. So what now? We demand legally binding siting rules that keep heavy industrial buildings away from homes, schools, and historic lands. We demand enforceable noise caps and strict limits on diesel backup generator use. We demand grid upgrades that prioritize reliability and justice, not just megawatts per minute. We demand community benefit agreements with penalties that bite. And we demand that approvals hinge on real one-to-one clean energy with storage, not press conference promises. If your community has already fought this fight, share your story below. We are reading every comment. If this shocked you, comment below. Tell us where you see the cloud sprawl onto your street. Northern Virginia may be the red-hot center, but the heat is spreading. The cloud has a zip code, and this is our line in that ground. Like, share, and subscribe to build the audience that can force balance, technological progress with land, sustainability, and human well-being. Data Center Alley does not write history. People do. Either we set the rules, or we let the bill set us.
Thank you for tuning in and supporting our journey at the Progressive Wave, where knowledge, New York City, and community come together to make a difference. Every view, comment, and share strengthens our growing community, and we're excited to have you along for the ride. Our mission is simple: to dive into the heart of today's most pressing issues, examining current events, news, and politics through a critical, human-centered lens. With so much unfolding in the world, it is easy to feel disconnected or overwhelmed. But that is why we are here. We aim to bring clarity and context, shining a light on the stories that shape our lives, while empowering our audience to think critically, ask questions, and get involved. And of course, as a New York City-based platform, we are passionate about sharing the magic of New York City with you. From hidden gems to iconic landmarks, we cover everything that makes this city unique and resilient, adding a local flavor to our discussions on broader social and political matters. But what really sets the Progressive Wave apart is our dedication to community engagement. This is a space for shared learning and discussion, where your ideas and suggestions fuel the conversation. Have a topic you are passionate about? Share it with us.